Hello guys, hello traders, welcome again into my channel. So in this video I just want to break down gold for you guys, right? So I just want to analyze gold and see what I'm expecting from gold. So without much further ado, let's jump straight into it. Started with downtrend, breaking high, creating high, breaking lows and other stuff, but I just want to jump straight into today's video. What's the reason why I'm making this video, right? So over here still price was creating a highs and some lows, right? So let me identify that for you guys. So started with higher high and then it swept this low over here, so creating a new higher low, right? Lower low, then higher low, lower high, sorry, and this will be a lower low, right? So and what you can see, even here you can see it very clearly, right? You can see that since price has created a low and a high, what happened? Price break this low, right? So in the same method we are going to use it for this side, right? So this was our low, which is this one, right? So now when we go little bit deep into it, when we go little bit deep into the 15 minutes time for which I'm not going to do that, I just want to make this video very short so that I wouldn't waste much of your time. You can also see this opportunity that I'm seeing right now. So let me start identifying them. So this was our last break of structure, you know, this is our last break of structure that price created, giving us a change of character, right? A change of character. Let me identify that here, right? And when you come minor over here, we could have a minor change of character. That was minor break of structure, and also minor change of character, right? So we had this minor change of character. So price broke, price swept this minor low over here, and then it's pulled back to the nearest fair value gap that it created. Price bounced back, continue its its highs, right? So in that case, you can see this was our first change of character. So we need to get at least 2 break of structure before we can say, okay, price is about to change its direction to the downside, right? So if in that case, this will be our first break of structure that gold gave us. This is our first break of structure that gold gave us, and now this will be our break of structure demand zone. Since we are in the uptrend, this will be the demand zone that I'm expecting price to bounce of it, right? I'm expecting price should bounce from it. So if that's the case, then what do we have over here? So currently what I'm expecting is this will be a low, internal low. Like when I start marking, it will start from somewhere here, a low, a high, because it break this one. So this will be a high, a low, then this was not broken, so this will be a higher high, lower, what, higher low, and a higher high, right? So in order for us to have a change of character using the same method, we need to get this, we need this higher low over here must get broken, right? It must break for us to see that, okay, now price, the sellers has come into the market, the gold has turned into, right, it has switched from bearish to bullish, right? So if we don't get that, right, if we don't get that, then we look up to price to give us something like this, right? This is what I'm expecting, and this will be my take profit level. Yeah, I will enter a buy, or let me target, and so somewhere here will be okay. Let me use the volume. Yeah, so this where my target will be, right? If price fail to break this side, this demand zone that it's resting right here, then I'll enter a buy from here. Target, my take profit will be this side, right? This where my take profit is going to be, and then after this this high has been swept, then I will be looking for a break, right, a trend break, which I'm going to use now over here, right? This price action, and when you come here, I have the SMC. I'm not throwing away anything. I just realized I took the reason why I'm back to SMCS. I took on Friday. I took GBP USD, right? GU. I took GU trade. Let me see whether I can show you guys. So I took, yeah, this GU trade, but then price action told me that I was good to sell, right? Because it broke my trend line, and I'm going to show you guys. So yeah, so this was it, guys. So I drew a trend line. This was it, and this, with any price action trader, will tell you that this is a real confirmation to sell, right? This is a good setup for you to sell in this market right here. And guess what I did? And price reversed against me. Price went against me. And you know, I'm a kind of trader that when I lose, I like to know the reason why I lost, right? So I came back, I used SMC to track down the reason why I lost this trade, and I realized that, okay, price was creating some higher high, higher low. Price was in up direction, right? So in this case, this high over here created its break of structure, or let's say this flip that was right here. It wasn't broken. This here, this high low wasn't broken. So in order for the sell to be valid, this higher low here, this line was supposed to be broken before it would had been a good confirmation for a sell. But since it wasn't broken and I didn't use SMC and I used price action, it stopped me out, right? And I was cool with that. As far as I've learned from it, I've learned from my mistake, I'm cool with that. So that's why now I'm back to SMC and I'm not throwing away price action. I'm using both of them. So in my current video that you guys will be seeing, I will be doing more of, I'll be blending both of them together. So it's going to be, I will be the first trader to use two. I don't even use two strategy. I use more than two because I've learned a lot of strategies here by myself. So I have other strategy like SK system that I always use, but I don't show you guys because it's kind of complicated and I learned it for myself. So yeah, I used to maximize my win rate, right? So that was the reason why I lost to this. So if I had used SNC, if I had blend them together, I wouldn't have lose this trade, right? This trade would be a win, or maybe I wouldn't have taken this trade, right? So yeah, it is what it is. So I've learned from my mistake, and that's a 1 point for me, right? So let's go back to gold, and that's the same thing that it's happening over here. What I took previously, that's the same thing that it's happening. So price is dropping, right? Price is doing its own thing. So when it comes here and it's failed to break, someone might ask, how am I going to see that okay, price has failed? Okay, in SMC you need to get a change of character. When you drop into 5 minutes, you see change of character, right? Which it gives you more confirmation that price has changed its direction to the opposite direction, right? And the same thing as price action. In price action, this is what it does. When it's about to be bullish, it needs to give you a W pattern, right? And this is the W pattern. In the same way of SMC, this is your change of character. You see something like this, a lower here has been broken, as I talked in over here, right? So in this case, this is a W pattern for price action. This right here is a W pattern, right? This is a W pattern in the same case of here, right? So price action, SMC, they are all the same, but sometimes you need to cross check, right, for you to be in the safer side, for you to understand the market before you make any decision, right? So that is the reason why now I've moved back to SMC. So I'm using both, which I'm the first trader. Yeah, I'm the first trader using blending these strategies together. Yeah, so that's it for you guys. So I'll be waiting for this to play out. If we break, then I will know that okay, then I'll be expecting more drop. If it doesn't break, I will take some buys, target this side, this high over here. When it sweeps this high, I will draw trend line for it. When it breaks my trend line, I enter for a sell, right? So that's it, guys. Stay blessed and stay profitable. Subscribe and like, comment. Bye for now.